Hello, world. So, Sunday, I think it's like 15th or something like that. Not really sure, but something like that. You know, I want to address. It's like I'm always addressing something in reference to myself, and then you know what this is doing? I don't know if it's actual gray or from when I cut the hair off of these things. Okay, but either way, I got some motherfuckers doing some shit to my ass, okay? So, I want to address some things, like I always do, you know, because motherfuckers don't want us to be fucking great, okay? You know? And they always want, some shit to just fizzle out and mess up your whole program. You know what I'm saying? Operation in life, whatever, right? Ain't gotta say my name. Stack it up like Tetris. That money ain't a game. Eat color time. I ain't gonna let it keep playing because they be having rules about this shit. But I feel like I have to clarify things about myself, not because I do things to where I should have to clarify myself, but it's like I must because, you know, I've been off grid, chilling, and recovering, from just in and out surgeries, hospital, just going through a whole process to get all parts of me back. Like all parts of my life, all parts of like my damn existence. You know what I'm saying? So it really fucks me up when she want to be seen. I'm about to put her ass on camera. God doggone it. It really fucks me up is trying to figure out how I should word it, okay? Like, I don't have sex a lot. And you might look at me and say, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pretty cute. You should be having sex probably all the time. Uh-uh. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Sister run across her crazy. Oh, the goddamn time. Okay. Now, like anything, people don't start off crazy. Or you probably just can't see it, because it's subtle, it's small. Or if you do see it, part of my problem with my optimism, okay, is I would say, well, maybe that person's having a bad day, bad hour, bad situation, okay? Benefit of the doubt, right? Not just going off, throwing them in the loony bin, in my mind, of course. And you can see things, notice things, and you try to address it in the most appropriate way, something's still not clicking, okay? So, over time, like 10, 12, 15 years, over time, I've come across, different, unique, I'm going to try and stop saying crazy, individuals, male and female. All right? These people, they all think the same. Like, they all focus on domination, control, removal of free will, and like bird boxing your ass, you know? And then they swarm in closer for the kill. And they've been successful at this thing before, okay? And at different times in my life, I didn't know that these people were enemies, right? Because in my face, they would like portray themselves as friends, okay? Family, all right? Amongst other things. And, a lot of times when I pause and my face get all weird looking and scrunched up, it's the feelings I get in the inside when I think about it. Because it seems to me that their, what's the word? Motto. Attacker from the rooter to the tutor. Head to motherfucking toe. Don't give it no room to think. Be nothing. Do nothing. Go nowhere. Lower her self-esteem, her self-worth, her work ethic, and confuse her mind. Okay? This is what's beyond crazy. These people say that they're doing this out of love. Did you catch that shit? Out of love. Right? I said, damn. This shit sound like some shit off of the movie Misery. You know how when she didn't want to let the man leave and she tied him to the motherfucking bed and then she broke his leg or something? Listen. You can watch a movie and never think in a million years you will become a movie. Now, throughout my life, all the different events, right? All the different events that have happened to me was like a damn movie, okay? No bullshit, no exaggeration. I wasn't doing it to get attention. I wasn't doing it to be looked at a certain way. I wasn't trying to present myself. I guess not present myself. Like, who I am is who I am. It's not like I'm a fake. But sometimes people think that I ain't like this all the time or some stupid ass shit. Like, I don't even get that shit. Like, they could be right there with me, having a totally different, like, thought process. And I'm like, dude, a girl. Like, didn't you like just see or hear like what the fuck I just said or did? You know what I'm saying? And I have never not been a nice, genuine, honest person. I learned quickly as a little girl, I don't know how to lie. I don't know how to lie. After I tell a lie, I go like this. I just can't help it. I can't help it. Okay? So, and it comes from part of the thing when I was growing up. My mom said, if you don't have nothing good to say, right? Or if you don't know what else to do in a situation, just smile. My black ass would do that shit. And so I just couldn't. I couldn't. And I would always like try to be nice to people versus being mean to people. Because when I am mean, they don't expect it. They don't see it coming. And it doesn't look like it's a part of me. And then it throws people into it's like a disdain, right? Because it's kind of like they can see my horns already and everything, like, you know. And I'm like, cool, that's what I want you to see, because then you're going to know, right? All those times I was cool with your black ass until your black ass, excuse me, wanted to stay motherfucking crazy. You know? It's kind of like, you shouldn't be crazy all the time. And then, if you are crazy all the time, like, who told you to spread your crazy everywhere? Everywhere. You know? You have not been evaluated at all. When that comes out, I can see it. It's like back away slowly. Okay? Now, it doesn't come out until like where that person's horns show. Until like sex. And so it makes me be like this. Oh, meaning, let's say this is a real fucking thing, okay? I have my car. I'm in my driveway. I have my car facing the road so I can see the road. I don't like if my back is turned. So in my other videos, when my back is turned, you see me going like this. See me going like this. I'm just used to always being alert. You know, I've never been in a state where I could like chill out. Unless I might be home with family or something like that. But at my home here, it's like you can smell motive in the air. You can smell trickery and all kinds of shit, you know. So, one time, this guy was hiding behind a stop sign across the street from my house. And I called him. I said, hey, I see you hiding behind the stop sign across the street. Across the street from my house. He says, what are you talking about? I'm not across the street from your house. You know, I'm actually at work. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said, sir, you have a red 4-door Honda Accord and you are outside of your car, hiding behind a stop sign. And the pole is so damn small, I can see you. I'm looking through my window, okay? So your cover is blown. Now, I don't know why you're saying you're at work, or unless I guess I'm supposed to be your work. And if I am, then no thank you, okay? Like, if we were supposed to go on a date, yeah, I'm canceling that bitch. Mm-mm. Nah. That's some different type of PR work that's gonna come with some fucked up ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So the only other recourse I would ever have is like far as dating. My mom would meet everybody. My mother would just meet every fucking body. And at first I didn't really get it, but then I understood that shit real quick, okay? But fast forward 2020 motherfucking 4. This shit. You know, technology has made stalking easy as fuck. Easy. You gotta become your own goddamn stalker to catch the actual damn stalkers. That means you got to adapt a level of crazy and then bob and weave through the crazy mentally to catch their ass. Yeah, real shit. Real fucking shit. Okay? Let's bump this shit up some. Where you got a group of men. I was gonna call some niggas, but I'm trying. Boy. You got a group of men. And you got a group of women. They say things like, I don't want to lose her. I don't want to, we need to keep her. Like, we want her around. She has to stay. We've been using her, and it is not fair for her to have her own life. Like, it is not fair for her to have actual freedom. It is not fair for her to be able to leave. Right? So imagine me always in okay. So imagine me always in what the fuck? Like, what the imperial fuck? Like, you know? Real shit. Real shit. What I'm dealing with is like 5, 10, 12, 20 of a group of men and women that refused to let me be my own person, refuse to allow me to grow, refuse to trying to, okay, it's my money. Okay. So I go out, I make my money, and whatever job I have, it goes in my bank, right? These people are quote unquote invisible people. And they siphon the money out on the back end, right? And so every time I might get close to figuring it out, they try to switch something up. So I got to get a little more creative. And I do. I do. It might make me seem like a fucking nut and a cuckoo bird that's missing a whole lot of goddamn screws. You know what I'm saying? And it has me put myself out there to become a target, to become bait, to become a trap, to become like a fucking, I just want to put the cheese on the motherfucking thing. Catch these goddamn rats, you know? Ask yourself as a person, when you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, and you take your shower or your bath, and you go off, you get dressed, of course. As you go off, you go to work, you know. You're thinking you're living your life independent of other people. You think you are living your life authentically to who you are. You think that your thoughts are safe, your ideas are protected, and that your growth has a place, right? So imagine people that devise a plan to take, keep taking. Just, they don't stop. They don't. They don't understand that what they're doing. But let me not say that they don't understand, because they do. I've heard these people in the spirit. So that would be me not telling full truth. They understand that they're blocking me, that they're upsetting me, that they are crumbling like my stability, that they've messed with my mental, they've messed with my health, and it's like all kinds of shit. Nothing is off limits to these people. From putting cameras in my home to my bathroom, to putting cameras in my bathroom, listening devices in my fucking attic, you know. Excuse me, when I'm not home, just straight stealing, coming in my home, taking shit, you know. What do you need out of here? But they take everything, anything. So let's say that I go to DSS and I need food stamps. And I apply. Someone takes it. They think I don't know and I don't understand that, but I do. So I go back to DSS. And I explain, right? what's going on. But let's say I have Medicaid, right? Or Medicare, Medicaid. So in order for them to give me the food stamps, right? Then they want to take my Medicaid in order to give me food stamps. You know? And so I would say something along the lines of, why would you have to switch me off of something in order to give me something when I've already made the complaint of, like, someone stealing my medical records, right? And someone actually having medical insurance in my name. That's not Medicaid. That's not Medicare. Regular insurance. Which I was able to get prior to what I'm talking about now. It's like every time I do something, it's this little thing like this that comes in. And this person, these people, in their mind, they want me as their slave. They want me as their personal do-girl to bring in the money. You know. Any accolades, they want to refute them. Anything I've worked for, they want to, do away with it. Like if I have a website, they want to tarnish it or remove it so I don't get hits or whatever. Or, they have IT professionals where they just transfer it. So even when I do PR work, am I getting it? Nope. It just goes just like this. To these motherfuckers. And they think that they're so smart because they're invisible to my eye. And they know that they're taking from me. They've came to my physical house. Stealing checks out of my mailbox. They have actually talked to other male men and women and have been able to bribe them so my mail doesn't come to my house. It goes to where they are. If I get whiff of it, and if I'm talking about it, because even after I find out that they clone my phone, I get a different phone, different IP address, different number. They go right to the company, get the info, back clone to my phone. Okay? Business as usual. Take. These people don't want me to, what they would call, get ahead of myself. Work. A job. Educate myself. Learn anything. They also prefer and plan impromptu meetings at stores or gas stations or wherever they think I might be because they GPS my car. And so in my past, I could think, random meeting of this young man. It's not. It's actually planned out, choreographed, and a win for these people. Because what they want to do is have someone from the inside. They're not satisfied that they have followed me in my car. Clone my phone. Know where I have worked and instructed other people to go to those jobs and work there so they can purposely get me fired. Okay. And, from medical fraud. All right. Now I'm not the person like defrauding myself. Because everything I'm about to say, no one never believed me. I applied for disability knowing I could get disability. Didn't get it. Someone else got it in my name. I applied for health insurance. I used to could get it. I used to sell health insurance. Then it went from me not being able to get it, someone else has health insurance in my name. I applied for a house. Didn't get it. Someone else got a house in my name. I applied for a car. Did not get it. Someone else has gotten a car in my name. I got one DWI. And when I say I got this DWI because I was celibate. And then it was a guy that he was a nice guy. I just wasn't ready to have sex. Okay? An officer just pulls me over. Claims I'm just so drunk. And the white line? It's like, if this was the white line, I just touch it like that. This officer liked me. I didn't like him. He wanted to know how I got my car, where was I coming from, what do I do for work. And it got to the point where I had to say, I have an actual father that married my mother. And that man, we have the same DNA. How I got this brand new Lexus? He bought it. He gave it to me for my birthday. Crazy. Crazy. It hits a little deeper, but I don't even want to go there. But basically, after that was put into the system, it was like the system was on a roll just to keep me just in a loop. When I went to court, and before court, I had paid $5,000 to a lawyer. That lawyer at the last minute decided to change their mind and give me another lawyer that I had to pay. And I did. I was in court all day, and I listened to everyone else that had DWIs that day. A lot of these people had hit cars, left the scene of the crime, injured people, killed people. When I say these people, I'm talking about, and their alcohol count was like 15.15. Some of them was at 20 some. I watched their lawyers get them in a program, give them a slap on the wrist, first offenders and all that kind of stuff, right? Throw some type of plea out there, and it worked. Okay, my DWI, I was actually at a point 11. What's that? 9, 10, 11. 3 points away from 8. These other folk, all that stuff I said they did, they kept their license. They got to walk out of that courtroom. They were able to go on about their life. You know, my license was taken. I was told I was gonna have to do some jail time, you know, and go into a program. This is my first. Okay, this was like in 2009. When I say the ghost that follows me, it's a big ghost. What I've come to find out, that it has just grew over time. And it's grew to have a pretty good following of people. And this ghost of an entity knows I'm a nice person, genuine person, and I don't tolerate no bullshit, love peace in my home. And, even though I've worked in fields where people are chaotic at some point, because in behavior health, you get that. I didn't even get to do that. Like at the internship, that was it. It was like no matter what I did, it was like something cutting me off. Even if I reinvent myself, a new career, all that, cut me off. Okay? Job, cut me off. I got discouraged, but I didn't quit. Me know myself. At the time, I didn't know people were using black magic and things, but that's what they were using. And their whole purpose was to not just have me stuck, keep me stuck, but to cripple and debilitate me to death. Right? To death. Okay. All right. So malpractice things came because different things in the hospital. I applied for that too. I knew I would have gotten it. I didn't, but somebody else went right back behind me. Let's see. From insurance checks to work checks to places where I have lived to businesses that I have owned. Anything. Anything. Takers. Big time takers. You know, these takers were on some shit like, yo, even if we went around her and she doesn't even know that we are part of this group of people, we're going to pretend to like her. We're going to pretend that, you know, she's valuable. And we're going to pretend that we love her and we need her. Okay? Whole time, they're doing the complete opposite. Even if they gave me their song and dance and even cried some tears or gave me a sob story if it was a guy. And then they might end it with they needed some money. Okay? I would be like, all right, I understand. Hard times. Cool. No problem. There you go. They look at it like, oh, it's so easy. We're going to come back with a different plan, different scenario. Same person or different person. Different scenario. Didn't matter. Right? What I want to emphasize what these people would do is after I would physically give them money, if we were cool, right? Physically give them gas, right? This shit is so crazy. And I mean, I don't even know another way how to put this information out there. Okay. Physically give them somewhere to stay. When I say ungrateful has a name, it has a look, it has a type. And I'm telling you, this group is it. They are it, okay? They made sure to put parts of myself in labs, cloning me, having other people be like or me, right? And go to court, go to the same places I went to apply for something, take it, you know. And they have some members of my family that they pay, you know. They also have people that they pay to be my friend, to start rumors, cause trouble, to gang stalk, to vandalize my property, to do asinine, horrible things, right? So, to them, I hear them say things like this. You know, we've done this to her, that to her. We've said this about her. We've made sure to take this, take that, do this, do that. Why is she still here? Why is she still smiling? Why is everything in her aligned? You know, why isn't she crawling, crying, begging, Kicked out of her house. Like, why isn't her car gone? Like, why? You know? And I think to myself, who in the fuck cares this much about me? I don't even think my damn parents care this much about me. Like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, shit, if my parents care like this, damn, I don't even want that. No, I ain't even going around their ass. You get what I'm saying? And I get rid of friends. What is it? Sex friends or a boyfriend, okay? This shit still goes on. Nobody's at my house. Except for me and my niece. But nobody. I don't let no random man come to my house. I don't care who you are. Excuse me. If I don't know you like that, you ain't coming in. Every time I make the mistake to be nice, someone takes something. Someone is so mischievous. Someone is so evil. Ugh. Do you know the evil where if it did present itself, I would punch the fuck out of it. I would keep doing it too. Fuck their ass up. You know what I'm saying? No motherfucking problems. You know, I'm trying to tell you, I had an intended goal. When I had my conversations with God, you know, find these folk. And I ain't care about having no gun, none shit like that. You know, shoot a motherfucker. Nah, I willingly want to just beat your ass. You know, even talk to you while I'm beating your ass. And I was just gonna make sure I had enough strength to go through all y'all little friends and your little group and shit and fuck every last one of you up. To the point I round you up in my own goddamn car and take y'all ass to the damn psych ward or to the police station my damn self. If it wasn't for God telling me how fucked up y'all people are, what's going on?